The North Mason Bulldogs, led by the Polo Sisters, have the North Mason Bulldogs. South of the 11th lead. Nothing better than the Bulldogs for the
All right, I hope you can hear us over the band blurring away in the background. Good evening, everybody. We're live here from Leslie at our gym in Kenwell's Court tonight. It's high school girls basketball before we're in the high school ISP Sports doubleheader here tonight. We get the 2-0 in league North Mason Bulldogs and the 0-2 Bremerton Knights scoring off tonight. Here's the league standings, by the way. North Mason's 2-0. Bainbridge is 2-0. Nurse Kitsap also is 2-0. Schoonman's 1-1, as well as Kingston, Port Andrews, Bremerton, and Olympic, all looking for their first win of the year. For North Mason, they'll lean on a pair of sisters, just like the Carpenter sisters back a few years ago for Bremerton. North Mason has the DiPolo sisters, Adriana DiPolo, all being the stars for the North Mason Bulldogs, helping them go to 5-0 overall this year. Bringing into the broadcast now is Jim Portune. Jim?
Hi, Kevin.
So, get ready.
It's kind of sitting here, just first girls game that we've done in how long?
It's been a while.
So it's a different atmosphere. So just trying to look around, get used to it, get the feel of what's going on. And the biggest thing, the Knights got to do two things tonight, Kevin. A, they gotta control the other team's offense, and they've got to improve their offense. So they've not been here real quickly while they're going through it. Most points they've scored so far was last game at Kingston was 36. 21 and 28 was their performance before. They're giving up 55 points a game. So
you will see what the North Mason doing. They lead off the do's and don'ts here today. That's kind of posh nowadays. Tell everybody how to be a good fan and don't do this, don't do that. Don't off the refs, don't off the players. I understand it, but it's that's right. And leave us alone during the broadcast. So.
I don't knock your computer off.
Yeah, like last game. That was kind of twisted. Matter of fact, I don't think that's ever happened before.
No, that wasn't. It was just a weird occurrence. But Bulldogs are coming off on the 11th, which will be Wednesday, 52-40 win at home at Shelton.
Okay, time for the national anthem. Color Guard will be strolling out here momentarily, and singing the national anthem tonight will be Lexi Smith for the Bremerton Knights, wearing her Santa jersey and the black belt and all. No beard for her. And they're waiting for the Color Guard to stroll out here. Let's listen in to the national anthem. And the Color Guard coming in here momentarily. Here they are marching out on the floor. We got 8 minutes on the clock, and when they conclude the national anthem by Lexi Smith, we'll get the starting lineups from Jay Montgomery, the public address announcer here at Bremerton High School.
I always critique the Color Guard because I was the commanding officer from our ROTC unit in Pasadena High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
Okay, nicely done by Lexi Smith. Singing the national anthem here for tonight's Lady Knights and the Lady Bulldogs of North Mason. My alma mater, by the way, bumped into former North Mason Bulldog coach, and he's the he's not the athletic director. He's the I guess he's the head principal over there now. I think is Steve Hackett. Who, matter of fact, announced his name. He played back for the Olympic College Rangers. So long I've been there. Steve Hackett had played there, and I was there when he was shooting threes from the corner for Olympic College Rangers. Wow. I just felt another gray hair pop out just as I mentioned that. As we get closer to game time, let's listen to Jay Montgomery as he goes to the starting lineups.
Head coach of the Knights, Miss Nancy Harris. Here are your starters for North Mason. First up, a junior, number 11, Natalia Garcia. A senior, number 12, Adrian Tapulo. A senior, number 13, Adriana Tapulo. A junior, number 23, Brianna Tatango. And a freshman, number 42, Delilah Schmidt. Now it's time to meet your starting lineup. First up, junior, number 1, Michaela Rosso. Next up, a freshman, number 3, Tiana Barber. A senior, number 22, Riley Wilson. Number 25, Sierra Wilson. And senior number 35, Evan Thomas.
Okay, there's your starting lineups for both teams. As we get ready to go, Michaela Robinson, Gianna Barber, Riley Wheaton, Sierra Wilson, and Rami Cabato for the Bremerton Knights. And for North Mason, Natalia Garcia, Adriana DePolo, Brianna Quantango, and Delilah Smith, the starters for North Mason Bulldogs. Their head coach is for North Mason is Alex Fitzhugh for North Mason. Nancy Harris, head coach for the Bremerton Knights. We got Brian Striggy out there, one of the referees here tonight. Got 8 minutes on the clock. We're about ready to roll, Jim, and always a lengthy pregame festivities as the Bremerton Knights are huddled up on the left side, looking for their first win of the year, facing the first place North Mason Bulldogs. And of course, I bumped into Steve Hackett, Jim, as we mentioned before the game today, and he goes, keep this underneath the wraps, huh? North Mason stickers. The North Mason Bulldogs tap that in the back court, and they'll bring it out going from our right to our left. The North Mason Bulldogs.
Bremerton is running a 3-2 defense. 3 girls up top.
Adrian Polo with the 3-point straight away. In and out, no good. Knights slowly bringing the ball in the front court. Flipped out to the far side to Barber. Flips it to the baseline to Wheaton. Cross-court pass near side to Robinson. Looks good. Short. Offensive rebound pulled down by the Knights, however, by having Thomas. She goes up and is fouled on the play. That's one thing I think the Knights can do to North Mason tonight, Jim. We talked about this in the last game as Kingston played Bremerton and the boys basketball into things. Just slowing things down. Don't play into their game and take your time, so you just can't get a good shot. Don't try to get into a track meet with a team that perhaps you can't keep up with. The first free throw up by Thomas. Karam's off right. Next free throw is good by Eric Thomas. And the Bremerton Knights get their first lead. 7:25 to go here in the first quarter of play. Bulldogs. And almost turned the basketball over. They'll maintain possession off to our left. Go inbounds. Remember we, back in the day, doing Evergreen State women's basketball game. It was a great warm-up for the men because just simply it's a slower game.
Yeah, it gets people. It's like volleyball. Barry Janis used to say is that volleyball's purpose was to get people in the gym to school starting. More valuable to volleyball than that, but that's why volleyball is important to school sport.
Bulldogs come up with a shot, goes off the Lady Bulldog and out of bounds. Bremerton Knight face some pressure in backcourt. Flips to their side for three, short. Kayla Robinson with the shot. Rebound pulled down by Hesbin Thomas, and she's tied up on the play. And the possession there will stay towards Bremerton Knight's way, going from our left to our right. I'm going to be off a little bit tonight, just simply because I think it's over. It's not going to be over. We'll get another game lined up as they feed inside by the Knights. Sails through everybody and out of bounds.
Yeah, then you're going to have to call an Uber to get yourself home. So I'm not taking Uber.
What you talking about, Willis? I got to get my truck fixed tomorrow. What the heck? Here's a fixed the ignition switch. What the heck? Shot up the mark by Adrian Topolo. Knights come back the other way. Too strung off the window. Never hits glass. Bulldogs on the run out of backcourt. Behind the back dribble by Adrian Topolo. Feeds it out on top to Quatanango. Knights come back the other way. Still no score. 1-0 Knights. 6:19 to go here in the first quarter of play. Slowing things down with Michaela Robinson out on the point. Feeds it far side into the corner. Wheaton gives it back. Cross-court pass near side again to Robinson. Tries baseline right. Flips it off the window. Bounce, and scores. Nice job by Michaela Robinson driving baseline right. Goes in and scores. 3-0. Knights on top.
If they win the game tonight, Kevin, they might invite us back to broadcast.
They just might. They're going, when the guys go on the road, there's a shot. Swirls in and out and then goes back in. Natalia Garcia with the deuce. Narrows the gap, 3-2. And we have a foul on North Mason. Going to go against Natalia Garcia. Will be her first. Second team foul on North Mason. Bulldogs inbound to some backcourt pressure. Some light backcourt pressure as Thomas brings the ball out of backcourt. Ball jabbed out of play.
It's the first time I've seen Coach Harris coach.
How many years has he been here? I mean,
I wasn't going to admit that one.
I don't know.
At least 5.
Really? Robinson had gone that long? There's a tie-up at the free throw line.
It's not that long because Marshawn Thompson wanted the job. He was the girls.
Then he went to Central Kitsap, right?
Yeah, he's been over there since his third season.
Tie-up on the play. Basketball will go to North Mason, turning 3-2. 5:18 to go. First quarter. They work the ball around to the far corner. Feed it inside, and the little box down low, and some banging inside, and it looks like, I believe, number 35. And it was going to go against Roddy Wheaton of the Bremerton Knights. Be your first team foul on Bremerton. Bulldogs will inbounds on the far side on the baseline. Feeds it inside. Short range shot up the mark by Adrian DePolo. Nice pull down the rebound on the run is Big Robinson. Cut off there, but a good defense of the Bulldogs. She races into the free throw line. Flips it out to Barber. Far side for Wheaton. They've been blocked short. Pulling down the up for the rebound for short range is Thomas. And the ball on the putback, jabbed out of play by the Bulldogs. Nice play by Evan Thomas, a 5'9" senior, working inside.
Yeah, she's rebounding strong down there. She's already got 4.
Inbounds. And she may have stepped on the inline.
She wasn't in. Number 3, Robert passed the ball to her.
Whoops. 3-2. Bremerton. And the Bulldogs bring the ball in the front court. Slow dribble, pattern dribble by Chipolo. Feeds it inside. And a bucket will count. Feeds it inside to Adrian DePolo. She gets her first 2 of the night. gives the Bulldogs a lead 4-3, their first lead of the evening. Bulldogs get the lead at the 4:40 mark, their first lead. You get the whack in the one. And Adrian DiPolo, free throw, front rim, rims off right, ball jabbed away. And it goes off Bremerton out of bounds. Getting a hand on it was Riley Wheaton, jabs it out of play. Basketball will belong to the North Mason Bulldogs. Got to get it in, finally do, far side. I've had that happen before. Believe me, he's going to fix that little wire there. Here we go. And Robinson with it, feet to far side. Knights. Barber cut off out on top. Ball ripped away and stolen away by Adrian DiPolo. On the run, left hand dribble, slows down. Goes up in reverse, leaves it short. Off of the rebound, pulled down by North Mason. Put back up and maybe had been blocked. And you're going to call a foul on the Bremerton Knights, I do believe. Maybe not. Nonetheless, they're going to inbound it off to our left. Far corner, ball jabbed away by the active hands of the Bremerton Knights. 4-3 Bulldogs, 4:12 to go, first quarter. Go get it into DiPolo. That's Adrian DiPolo. Still with it. Feeds it inside, ball stolen away. Nice job by Thomas. Evan Thomas did steal. Brings the ball out of backcourt, feeds it to the baseline to Riley Wheaton. Ball jammed away out of her hands by North Mason. Bremerton one bounce off to her right, checking in for the Bulldogs. Taylor Madison, the sophomore. You know, you look at the North Mason Bulldogs and see some names like Layla Marsh. I was wondering if that is the daughter of Lisa Marsh or Mark Marsh, who I went to school with. A steal by Evan Thomas. Having a good game. Pass to Rodney Wheaton, drives in. Has the ball ripped away. So steal by the Bulldogs and a timeout called by the head coach of the North Mason Bulldogs, Alex Fitzhugh. 30-second timeout. Hey, you know what? We'll do one too. Now this by H&K Insurance.
When you think about where do I go? Who's the best? Who's the most affordable? If this is you, your choices have been asked. H&K Insurance. H&K Insurance is an independent insurance agency specializing in specialized policies. They represent a variety of different insurance companies who offer comprehensive packages at affordable prices, like Kemper, Travelers, and Pemco. H&K Insurance has 3 locations, Silverdale, Port Orchard, and in Bremerton. To see how H&K Insurance can assist you, call 360-377-7645. H&K Insurance, we're here for you.
Hey, you know what? We're here for you too for 2 games tonight here on ISBSports.com.
You know, I was considering your question, were these the children of guys, people you went to school with? No, it's probably the grandchildren.
Here's a shot launched up by Adrian DiPolo. Triple and a triple for her. 5 points for DiPolo. It's 7-3. As they whipped off 7 straight points on the North Mason Bulldogs the Bremerton Knights have the Bulldogs, who now will inbounds off to our right. The interest pass almost stolen away and jabbed out of play by North Mason's Brianna Quantanengo. Easier than the game name I was trying to get through the other day. And I don't think so. I didn't get any nasty emails. There's a shot launched up by Tiana Barber for 3. Narrows the gap, 7-6. Here's a 3. Got it. Adrian DiPolo, her back-to-back threes. She's got 8. And the Bulldogs lead at 10-6 and a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. As we have a timeout on the floor, we'll step aside to hear from Chiropractic Lifestyle Center.
The best, highest quality, excellence, outstanding. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Go to the best at chiropractic care and get that counted. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Riddell Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing.
All right. North Mason see the Bulldogs inbounds off to our left.
North Mason Knights is pressing Bremerton full court. Bremerton's got all 5 players in the backcourt.
10-6.
It makes it really tough for the point guard to dribble if you got 10 players in the backcourt.
Knights have beat the pressure, however, and get it in the front court. Feed it to the near side to Thomas. Tries baseline. Bumped off there by Adriana DiPolo to get that right. Driving in, a little floater, too strong, is Riley Wheaton. Off with the putback, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Natalia Garcia for the North Basin Bulldogs. Adrian DiPolo shows the play, gives a feed, nice feed, gives it off to the left to Quantanango. She's back to Adrian DiPolo, who scores. Now she's got 10, and it's 12-6 as they double up the score on the Bremerton Knights. And the feed inside. Brian Striggy ducking out of the way, shows some athleticism. Leda Condana comes in for the Knights. Inbounds and peeling away is Robinson. Far side to is Robinson, drives baseline, and she may have stepped on the inline. She does. Another turnover by the North Basin Bulldogs. They haven't quite found the answer to their defense of the North Basin Bulldogs as they trail it 12-6. A 12-3 run by North Basin since the Bulldogs started off this game leading in 3-0. Now it's 12-6. We feed it out down on top to the near wing. Bounce back to Adrian DiPolo. The feed inside. Nice luck. Precision vision finds Natalia Garcia underneath. Who scores is 14-6. More pressure. Nice break it. But Robinson. And feeds it out to nobody on the far side. Boy, that's probably a shot, Jim, that she probably should have taken. She drives deep into the paint and feeds it out, and no one was home. Bulldogs will inbounds. First quarter winding down, 1:22 left.
Knights is shifting back to a 1-3-1 defense, but it's really, really strung out.
On 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Put back up and in.
Brought Thomas out. Bremerton really has no rebounding in there.
Adriana DiPolo.
Comes Thomas back.
Get it a 16-6 lead. Nice turnabout pull over again. Long pass down to Garcia. Lays it up with the right hand. Quickly, Natalia Garcia. It's 18-6. More backcourt pressure. Nice break it. Saw her too late. Goes up with a shot. Leaves it short. Was Robinson. Long pass down. Jabbed away by the Knights. Tracked down and stolen away by Tiana Barber. Get up to Leda Condena. Robinson drives baseline. Uses the window and scores. Shows a burst of speed as Robinson flips it up off the window and scores and gets the whack in the one to go to the free throw line. And the Knights creep a little closer. It's 18-8 out the blocking foul. So go to the free throw line shooting one. Yulin King will come in for the Knights. Her body came in as well. There she is. Well, she said Yulin King is coming in for the shooter. Apparently. She makes them both. Free throw spins like a top off the front rim. Rebound pulled down by the Knights by Lily Julie. Tying up on the play. Possession will go to the Knight. Yulin King will come in for the Knights. And Kaya Harper Bright.
Number 4, Kaya Harper Bright. And number 0, Yulin King.
18-8. Bulldogs on top. Bulldogs with the bounce ball. Inbounds inside. And a nice little shot. Bounce, and good by Judy. Lily Judy, number 12. Pulls the Knights back with an 8. Seconds winding down here in the first quarter of play. Feed inside. Stolen away to Knights. Stolen away by Condena. Might dribble out of backcourt. Slows things down. And that's what will end the first quarter of play. It's the Bulldogs 18 and the Bremerton Knights 10. We'll be back with second quarter action. We come back after these words for PC Parts and Service.
Did you know? Parts and Service is out of number one Apple on PC Did you know PC Parts
Service offers world-class repairs on your desktop, laptop, Apple, all-in-one, and gaming systems. Did you know PC Parts and Service has the widest selection of computer parts and accessories in Kitsap County? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers same-day or next-day repair service on all computers? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers malware and virus removal with flat fees for in-store labor? Now you do. PC Parts and Service, 1210 Sylvan Way. For inquiries, call 360-273-0424.
All right, welcome back. You know, I was looking over at the gym at the cheerleaders for the Bremerton Knights, and obviously they didn't have any cheerleader cuts because they got 16 cheerleaders over there. I was counting them, and they got 16 cheerleaders. So obviously everybody made the cut. Everybody's a cheerleader, and you're cheering up to the band.
The number of cheerleaders they had for the boys' game. There's only like 6 cheerleaders out there for the boys' game. I don't know, man.
18-10, Bulldogs on top after one quarter of play.
Some things I don't understand.
But they got enough of them over there, so they so good for them. No guys over there today. All right, Bulldogs will inbounds. That's something that caught my eye. Here in the second quarter play.
Is that your favorite part of the team?
There's a up fake by Natalia Garcia. Draws the foul before the shot.
Thomas's first foul.
Bulldogs will inbounds. 17-footer, back iron no good. There's Evan Thomas with the rebound. Evan Thomas being a force on the boards for the Bremerton Knights. Driving in is Kendena. Flips one up short. Off with the rebound. Who's got it? Tie up on the floor as Kendena goes after her own miss. And then Evan Thomas will tie things up. If it's a jump ball, go to the Bremerton Knights. They inbounds off to our right on the far side of the basket on the baseline. 7:32 to go here in the second quarter. Almost a steal. Let's get it back. King. Get bodied up on the baseline and pushed by Natalia Garcia. That's going to be her second first team foul on North Basin here in the second quarter. That's got to get it in. Finally do. To Kendena, who is tied up, and the jump ball this time will go to North Mason. After a quick breather, Michaela Robinson will step back in. 4 points for her in the contest. And inbounding with no pressure off to our right are the North Basin Bulldogs as they come into front court. Flip it out. Feed inside. Almost thrown away from DuPolo. Phipps feeds inside. Here's Natalia Garcia again. She's got 8 points. 22-10. Bulldogs on top.
Over by Robinson, trying to go along with a. Got picked off in mid-flight.
Bulldogs work the ball around again on the low post. Bodied up on the baseline by Kaya Harper-Bright. Draws the foul. Excuse me. I'll go against North Mason. Pardon me. I'm going to go against Taylor Madison. Or no, Natalia Garcia. Driving in, Bulldogs. Here's Heather Thomas with the steal, but she steps on the inline. One thing the North Mason Bulldogs the Bremerton Knights have to do better at is their court awareness when they get down low.
Yeah, no, they're not. Well, I was just thinking about that. Is that they're.
Here's Adrian DePolo with a deuce.
Bremerton has the athletes, but their defense is reactatory in a sense. They don't anticipate where the pass is going to go. They only move once the pass happens. So basically, they're a step late, and that's why North Mason is chewing them up.
Sierra Wilson will come back in for the Bremerton Knights. And Kaya Harper-Bright will step out. And Kendena will inbound for the Bremerton Knights. Ball jabbed out of play by North Mason, and they'll do this again. Right just to the left of the scorers table. Right in front of us here at half court at Leslie Thorne Gym. to get the ball almost thrown away, but there's Robinson to pick it up. And again, Robinson should have just driven in and taken the shot. She tried to again in a pass to no one was there when she had a clear path into the lane. Unselfish, but maybe it was something she should have kept herself as Tiana Barber comes back in for the Knights as they trail by 12, 22-10, 6:21 to go. Second quarter of play. K-Mac, Jim Portoon. Game 1 of 2 here tonight. Bulldogs patient with the basketball. Get on top to Adrian DePolo. Far side to Madison, short. Knights on the run. In Robinson. Swirls around. Now to Thomas to the free throw line. Flips it out to Leda Cadena. Near angle 3. Looks good. It is good. Leda Cadena, the ripple and the triple for the Knights. 22-13. Hanging around. Down by 9. 5:42 to go.
If you notice that Bremerton's allowing North Mason to do whatever they want to on the outside offensively. So they're just kind of standing back under the three-point line and just waiting.
Adriana DePolo responds for North Mason. 24-13. And bodied up in need was Tiana Barber for the Knights. She'll slowly get up, and a foul is going to go against Adriana DePolo. Always, they didn't get too inventive with the sisters' names for the DePolos. Here's a ball jabbed up high in the air. Knights will let it go out of play. Adriana and Adrian.
Well, North Mason has switched back from their man-to-man, which they were playing earlier in the game. They're back to a 2-3. Their 2-3 is a lot more active than Bremerton's is.
We had a Quatanengo will come in for the Knights, for North Mason. Knights will inbounds. Gets it into Michaela Robinson, 5'5" junior. 4 points for Robinson. Feeds it the free throw line to Wilson. The ball is just ripped away from her by Adrian DePolo. Feed down to Madison for 3. Got it. Taylor Madison. Near angle from 18. Hits the shot. From 21, excuse me. For the triple, 27-13. Nice respond by Thomas. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Off with the rebound. On the floor. And with it was Barber. She flips it out. Tracked down by Robinson near the half-court stripe. To reset the offense. Feeds it near side to Thomas. Back to Robinson. At the free throw line to Wheaton. Down to Barber. Feeds it to the baseline on the far side of Robinson. Drives in. Skip pass for Heather Thomas in and out. But there's the output to put back on by Wilson. Can't get that one to fall down. And we have another tie-up on the floor. Bremerton will be the recipient of the inbounds off the tie-up. As checking back in for the Bremerton Knights is Riley Wheaton, the 5'8" senior.
Yep.
Back in the day, before we started doing more games on the road for the Bremerton boys basketball program, but guys were at home. I do the girls. Here's a steal, almost a steal.
Just do home games. Kind of had yourself planted here in the Les Ethorn gym.
Yeah, you know, it's fun days back in the day with the broadcast and the all-time leading scorer for the Bremerton Lady Knights, Sawyer Cluge. Seeing the Carpenter sisters play, that was a lot of fun.
She kind of say hanging out with me isn't fun.
Yeah, it was just fun to see some of the. I mean, that's the Bremerton girls were really a mark in the country. Here's Robinson hitting the triple, 7 points for Robinson. 27-16 is a timeout on the floor. Will oblige as well. Looking for somewhere to get to give massage? Well, how about Minette Day Spa?
Stress symptoms can affect your body, thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapists can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of massage methods. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293.
Taylor Madison, as why we're coming back from Manette Day Spa, scores for North Mason. Taylor Madison, she has 5. And it's 30 to the 16. She's got 6, excuse me. Guys turn the basketball over. North Mason's basketball. trying to get 30-16. They got it back with an 8 a moment ago. It was a 9, I think. North Mason's gone on the run. 3 up by Madison. Off the mark. Offensive rebound. Pulled down by North Mason to the free throw line. From 17. Off the mark by Garcia. Nice with the rebound. On the run is Robinson out of back court. Comes into front court. Peels away. Gives it to Evan Thomas. Back to Robinson. And then pushed and fouled by Taylor Madison of North Mason. Pushed right into the Bulldogs bench. And Lita Condena will come back in for Bremerton. So Wilson will unbound, gets it to Robinson. Like to see her when she drives in to take those shots rather than kicking out. Who leaves it back to Condena. Feed up down on top, almost thrown away, and then goes off the Bremerton Knights' hands and out of bounds. A turnover by the Bremerton Knights after the good defense by Taylor Madison of the Bulldogs. Who inbounds quickly to Taylor Madison.
I didn't have any with it.
2:45 to go here in the first half of action. Driving in is Adriana DePolo, and then walks with the basketball. Good defense by Bremerton.
Yeah, it's just kind of tough as the former girls basketball coach to watch some of this.
By the time we get the guys' game going on, this place will be packed. It's the place to be on a Friday night with Bremerton Knight basketball. Interest pass inside to Barber. Feed near side to Robinson. Takes right, goes left. Right hand shot up off the mark. Tracks down her own rebound. Reloads from outside. Verdi grazes the rim. Another tie-up on the play. Should be North Mason's basketball off the tie-up. Fourth or fifth tie-up here in the first half. 30-16 Bulldogs. First place, North Mason Bulldogs. My alma mater.
Interesting, Bremerton has no press.
Yeah, I'm just kind of letting the Bulldogs come in front court.
They're in this 2-3 and underneath the line and just letting the Bulldogs bomb away.
Madison bombs away.
Bulldogs are happy to do. They're doing a good job.
Here's Evan Thomas. Drives in. Euro steps back iron. No good. Hit twice on the heel and then finally goes off of Bulldogs' hands and out of bounds. Knights will retain possession as checking in for the Bulldogs, for the Bremerton Knights, will be number 22, Roddy Wheaton, who started the game as well for the Bremerton Knights, who Wheaton will inbounds. Got to get the ball in, finally does. And then jabbed out of play, getting a hand on it for North Mason was Brianna Quantanango. To jab it out of play, Knights will inbounds on the far side. Almost three-quarter court. Gets it into Makeda Robinson, a 5'5 junior. And it's reaching around and poking it away was Madison. Steal by North Mason. Careless with the basketball that time with the Bremerton Knights. Madison steps in for 3, in and out. Here's Evan Thomas with an authority rebound for the Bremerton Knights. Will bring the ball out of backcourt herself.
Let's ask Jordan Hackman how many three-point baskets North Mason made.
Here's driving in, leaving it short was Kendena. Quantanango out of backcourt. Spins into the lane. Goes to Polo, leaves it short. Guess what? Thomas with yet another Knight rebound. This time on the defensive end.
Yeah, she's their inside rebounder.
Here's a long 3 by Barber. Won't find the mark. 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
It hit the backcourt.
Did it? Not by much. A nice feed inside to Delilah Schmidt, who scores. 32-16. They double up the score on the Knights here in the first half. With 30 seconds to go. Here's Barber. Still with it. Thomas with it. From the corner. Air ball. On the floor. Another tie-up ensuing. And there it is. Knights will retain possession off this. Like the 5th or 6th tie-up we've had here in the first half.
Interesting point about girls basketball, especially in high school, because they don't typically have the strength. Where do you have them aim when they're shooting threes?
Robinson Again, drives and kicks for 3, air ball. Rebound pulled down by Garcia. To 6, to 5, to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1. At the buzzer, back iron by Garcia. Won't find the mark. And we'll go to halftime. Cedar North Mason Bulldogs. They have